All right, let's have some fun, shall we? This is so difficult for them because the whole point of Joe Biden being old is that what are we going to do if there's an emergency or he can't do his job? And if all it takes is, a shot of B12 or whatever it is, to make him function properly like he did during the State of the Union address, the right wing has nothing much to talk about. What's also fascinating, this is clip number 10, is that a new report just came out saying that the former Surgeon General, or was it the White House doctor, Ronnie Jackson, was running a pill mill in the White House, handing out not just Ambien, but like, was it Ritalin and like all sorts of drugs, just handing them out like it was, I don't even know what that is, like what the analogy would be. Not like, camps have like those canteens where you go and you buy like, here's a buck, give me some Mike and Ike's. This doesn't even sound like you had to pay for it. It was literally just sort of like, Dr. Feelgood, but without the fee. But here is Jesse Waters. Man, they really cake on that makeup with him. I don't know. Don't they?
Yeah.
It really is amazing. It like adds like another like inch and a quarter to the diameter of his face. The amount of, I mean, I've been on television. They put makeup on, but I've never seen it that much.
Yeah, it's tough to be tapped as the young face of Fox News and you immediately start aging like wax.
Exactly. Well, anyways, here he is.
Okay, well, a lot of people thought last night was aggressive. So does he now agree to do debates, Jesse? Because now he's going to say, I feel my confidence. I can rise to the moment.
Pause it for a second. They've gone through the whole thing like where Joe Biden was too aggressive.
Yeah.
The funny part is, again, like, I said the same thing about like, sort of like the genocide Joe moniker. Certainly earned it on some level for his support of what's going on in Israel. But it also undercuts the argument that he's so old he can't do anything. But this is the aggressive. He's yelling too much. He's too vibrant. He's got too much energy.
Okay, well, a lot of people thought last night was aggressive. So does he now agree to do debates, Jesse? Because now he's going to say, I feel my confidence. I can rise to the moment. Do those debates happen?
What was it? Hold on for 1 second. Sorry again. What's her name again?
Shannon Bream.
Oh, that's Shannon Bream. That's not okay. I got her confused with the other. With who? Yeah, Dana
Perino or Martha McCallum.
Yeah. What was it that Dana Perino couldn't remember that everybody was shocked in the pool? There was some basic fact, like she didn't know. Like I think it was like something about the Cuban embargo. I can't remember what it was. But it was something that everybody was like, wait a second, you're the
Cuban Missile Crisis.
Cuban Missile Crisis. You're the president. You don't even know about the Cuban Missile Crisis? All right, go ahead. I'm sorry. It's Shannon Bream. I should know the difference between them because Shannon Bream, of course, is the only one who wears the jacket that looks like a highlighter.
It's funny to pretend this is like actual something that people's attention should be trained to, like Jesse Waters' guess if Biden will debate. Like maybe do some reporting. I don't know.
He's going to say, I feel my confidence. I can rise to the moment. Do those debates happen?
If they give him for the debate what they gave him last night, then yeah.
What drug do you guys think he was on?
I'm not a doctor, but they're giving him something, Jessica.
What?
Listen.
Cold medicine?
If you see a horse and the horse is old and injured and mopes around the barnyard, and then all of a sudden you race the horse and he fires out of the gate and laps everybody, what'd they give the horse? Jessica, the man has walked around lethargically for the last 3 years, barely picks his head up, can't hear, is out of breath, falls asleep.
Well, hold on for 1 second. Do they not have closed caption on this? Is Jesse Waters think he's doing some type of like sign language? How come he can like this and like this and he does this, all these flamboyant Bill O'Reilly, that's incidentally. Just want to make it clear. He's just copied Bill O'Reilly. I watched Bill O'Reilly for many, many years, and all of this, what was his name? Maria Babajabudo.
Maria Battarelli.
No, Maria Battarelli.
Or Andrea Bocelli.
Andrea Bocelli. Like, he does all of the Bill O'Reilly moves. And, it's not like It's not like Joe Biden ran around the entire Congress, like did 4 laps. He just went up and
turned
gave
the
a
lights
speech.
off because
But
he
he
was
laughed
glad
everyone apparently. Like,
Yeah.
we've gone from he's old to he meets the moment and excels.
When it's important. Which one are you going to do? You going to bet on the horse that's complaining? Like, I thought he was old.
Also, I'll just say,
it's just not. It's just so. It's the messaging is so screwed up.
I don't watch the Kentucky Derby, but I don't think those horses are sprinting all the time. I actually think they have like different, sort of like levels of how fast they're running. Sometimes they're trotting. Sometimes they're just in the barn.
Well, the weirdest part is that they walk up to the starting line and walk into the. That's very suspicious, guy.
Can't hear, is out of breath, falls asleep, skips dinners internationally, dies out during funeral processions. All of a sudden, this guy is like amped, on speed or something, Jessica, to dismiss it like, he's definitely clean. He should pee in a cup. Because there is no way Joe Biden can sustain that type of energy. Because now you've set the bar here. Mm-hmm. This is the real bar, right? This is the bar we've all seen. And it's by my ankles. Then now this is State of the Union bar. And we have 8 months to the election. So you now know what Joe is capable of, if naturally or unnaturally. You're going to expect that type of Joe Biden on the campaign trail. And when he doesn't deliver, will that prove that he's not been given something? Because it looks like he's been given something.
I mean, maybe.
I think you typically.
But are we to believe that Donald Trump?
I mean, you've already mentioned Dr. Feelgood in the JFK era.
my God.
Nixon had, usually presidents have.
I'm talking about Donald Trump's era. Pull up the story about Johnny Feelgood or whatever that
Right.
doctor's. He's now a congressman, right? Isn't he now a congressman? Like there was a report from the White House security, like it was a pill mill.
Awash in speed and Xanax.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
But again, I don't think drug testing the presidents is really the way to. I'm not really. That's not my main concern.
No,
really.
George Herbert Walker Bush was on heavy doses of Halcyon at one point, I think it was, or something to that effect.
Nixon Delanton.
Yeah, here it is. Trump White House pharmacy improperly provided drugs and misused funds. What does misused funds mean? That means we gave them for free for everybody. The unit, part of the White House military, did not comply with federal government Department of Defense. Here it is. White House medical unit during the Trump administration provided prescription drugs, including controlled substances, to ineligible staff and spent tens of thousands of dollars on brand name drugs than what generic equivalents would have cost.
Don't give me generics.
Well, we had a lot of stuff going out. Yeah. And also, of course, we weren't actually saying who we were giving them to. So